I'm gonna be doing a Electoral College 2028 election map. But if if Trump is able to end the war in Ukraine, uh, Trump might not get the credit for it. So we're just gonna assume in this timeline that Zelensky and Vladimir Putin both give Trump the credit for ending the war between the two nations, and how that might affect the electoral college, assuming everything else stays relatively the same. So we'll start with all of the safe states, which I do believe Florida would be safe in this scenario because we do have Marco Rubio on the ticket. Ohio probably won't be safe in this scenario. Uh, yeah, I think probably, you know what, with JD Vance on the ticket, former senator from Ohio, we could see Ohio go safe. And in this timeline, I do have Wes Moore as the Democratic nominee, with with Gretchen Whitmer as his ticket. Let's say Trump, his approval rating goes up a little bit because he solves this war. Some stronger candidates like Josh Shapiro might not run and might wait until 4 more years. Or, and I also think Gavin Newsom, which the only way Gavin Newsom wins, I don't think it's because of the economy, because California's economy isn't the best. So I don't think Gavin Newsom can win a election just based off the economy. Gavin Newsom can win an election, though, off of foreign policy and international affairs. And if Trump ends a war in Ukraine, I don't think Gavin Newsom would win a primary. So after the safe states, it's 190. Oh, did not mean. It's 179 to 178. Wes Moore up. We now go to likelies, which I believe would be Virginia, New Jersey, and New Mexico, with this district of Maine being likely and Texas being likely. All of these going to their respective parties around 7 and 9%. I do believe Minnesota and New Hampshire would both go to Democrats in this timeline by around 3 to 4%, somewhere around there. I think J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio would be able to win Arizona by around a 4% margin and win Nevada by around a 2 to 3% margin. North Carolina would also go to J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio by around a 2% margin. And with Marco Rubio helping J.D. Vance with the minority vote, I do think that Republicans would be able to take Pennsylvania, especially with the recent polling on and the recent voter registration data, as we have seen Republicans are turning to the let me restart. Voter registration data has been very good for the Republicans in Pennsylvania, they're getting close to even with the Democrats in Pennsylvania. We're seeing more independents and Republicans registered every day, as the Democrats slowly fall. And in this timeline, without Josh Shapiro and Trump ends the war in Ukraine, I do think Republicans would win Pennsylvania. I do think Wes Moore would be able to take Wisconsin and Georgia. And with Gretchen Whitmer on the ticket, popular governor of Michigan, I do think they would also win Michigan by around a 2% margin. So yeah, this is my electoral college map. If Trump is able to win the 2028 election, if he's able to win the if he's able to get a peace deal done in Ukraine. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and peace out.